just turn the mic on and plug in the headphones. Was a really big deal, but yeah, I'm about to ask you to talk for 15 minutes too. So I mean, if the microphone and the headphones was a big to do, the whole talking thing might. I don't know. This might irritate you. You're gonna want to start talking here soon. Hi everybody. Welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. The words. See, those aren't words. Need the words. Oh no. Oh, we're in full-blown spazzataz here, folks. You want me to do the whole, all right, welcome everybody to a Quickie with Miss B. She's Miss B, and she's not breathing, so yeah. All this week we're talking about the funny things that people see in different places. And she's picked some random stupid places to talk about funny things.
I did not.
Oh, welcome back.
Well, I was going to say something, but I didn't realize that we were recording because I was going to, say something about a certain person and a certain something. So, yeah.
Remember there's that whole 3, 2, 1 thing? You remember that? I did the whole 3, 2, and then you were like, I'm just going to laugh for half an hour. So, okay.
Yeah.
Words. We need the words. You gotta. Let's all pray for words, shall we? And while we're at it, we'll pray for an extra R from Sherry with one R. You're losing it there, princess. You're losing it. You're falling apart here.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Today's Monday. Monday. Hi. Welcome. Thanks for joining us for yet another week. Today we're going to talk about things that you see in nature and in a restaurant. Oh boy. Okay. Let's start with nature. Do you know there's a place called Dirty Thunderstorms? Yep, a dirty thunderstorm is a weather phenomenon that occurs when lightning is produced in a volcanic plume.
Oh yes, I have seen it. Yeah, that's those. Let me see if I get it right. Pyroplastic. I think it's called pyroplastic plumes, which where it's like that gas comes flying down with particles of dust, and it's like wicked hot.
There's lightning in it. There's actual lightning in it.
Yeah.
It's not bad enough you got to deal with the hot lava, but now you got to deal with lightning on top of it.
And rocks falling out of the sky and stuff. Yeah, it's like, is that bad enough for you guys? Well, we can handle this. Oh, if you can handle this, let me toss a little lightning in there. It'll be really, really bad lightning for you. Yeah.
Just make crap fly even all the more.
Oh, we're gonna light the rocks on fire that we're throwing at you too. Hot molten rocks. So here you go.
Oh yeah, and they're spewing all over the place. Excuse me.
Wow, you're a wreck.
I am. It's Monday. Okay. Let's go from one extreme to the other. How about frozen air bubbles? Have you seen those? Frozen air bubbles in Abraham Lake. This lake is an artificial lake on
I remember my first beer.
I remember the first time I was shot out of a cannon. Whoa. It's an artificial lake in North Saskatchewan River in the western Alberta of Canada. And the plants on the lake bed release gas. You know what? That means that the plants fart. That's where they're getting the air bubbles from. The plants on the lake bed release methane gas, and the gas gets frozen once it comes close enough to the colder part of the lake, which is towards the
Top.
surface.
Yeah. Methane gas. That's a fart.
But it's the plants doing it. I didn't know plants could fart.
I did not know they could fart either till just now. So. You see that, people learning important pieces of information. Where else can you go to get this stuff? I mean, come on.
Oh my God. So what do you do if you're a fish and you're swimming in that lake and you got all these plants that are around you and they're farting? Don't you think you get
Dodge
carried
the
away?
dodge the bubbles.
If you don't dodge the bubbles, it's going to be a
I'll bet
problem.
I'll bet there's a lot of people playing, a lot of fish playing jokes, and other fish go, "Come here, come here." What? And they see the bubble coming. Come here. What? Stand right here. What? Oh, there you go. Get hit by a fart bubble.
Come here. Pull my stem.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Wow. Not only does Sherry need another R, but you need a sense of humor. GoFundMe page.
This one kind of blew my mind. It's a reflective salt flats in Bolivia.
Reflective
I didn't know
salt
this.
flats.
Yes, reflective salt flats. It's not water on the ground. It's covered by a layer of salt crust that's so reflective it perfectly mirrors the
Wow.
sky, anything and everything around it.
I have never heard of that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's really weird because the picture that they have, it looks like he or she is walking on ice. Can you imagine freaking somebody out and saying, "Hey, come on, let's go ice skating"? Only to realize that it's a layer of crusty salts.
Yeah, by the time you took the first dive in there, boy, you'd have a special moment.
Yeah, I've seen that. Anyways, let's go take a break and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. John's over there. I'm over here. Ta-da. Anyways, if you missed the first half of the episode, don't go back and check it out because all I'm doing is having a laughing fit. And I need to explain why I was having such a laughing fit. Because I was telling John before we were recording that my friends at work, Sherry with one R and Amy, are putting together a nice little package to send off to John.
And I'm terrified because I can only imagine, since I've only gotten one thing from him, and it was a picture of Daisy Dukes. So I can imagine, Hell and horror is a...
Find a pair. Or that would have went in the box.
Yes, that's what we do here, putting ourselves out there so that you can, I don't know, have someone to point at and laugh at. Is that, that's the one right there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cut them bad boys right off, he did. That boy sucked with a pair of scissors. Yeah. He's the one that peed on the wall. Yep, peed on the wall. Yep. Yes, he did. Yeah. And he's the one that lost the cars and got in the car with no clothes on. Yeah. Yeah. Met his first creepy old lady.
Well, speaking of creepy and strange, you have a story to talk about of things that you've seen in a restaurant?
I actually saw, it was odd as all heck. And I've seen a lot of people get angry, and I've seen a lot of people go lose their minds at restaurants, but I'd never seen what appeared to be, we're going to give you a rough idea. So think of a woman who's like 5 feet tall. Okay.
Okay.
She's not terribly overweight. All right. She's like a grandma. You know what I mean? She might be a little, but she's not. You don't picture her as, well, she's a overweight. Nope. She's a small, like grandma looking lady. And she got a couple kids there, and it was at a famous fast food establishment. And she said, "Now, when you guys do the whole like mustard thing, and you put like I don't know 4 little dots. She's like, I wanted to have a little more than the 4 little dots. She's like, can you actually just put some mustard on, please, instead of 4 dots? You probably know what I'm talking about. You know, and you get like little tiny. She was like, you don't even get anything. I just want to have something. So apparently the person went click, 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 click. And she got a lot of dots of mustard. And so when it came out, she picked it up and she lifted it up and it's just dripping mustard. And she was like, oh, you thought that was funny, huh? Christine, no joke. She went over the counter. She was, oh, you thought that was funny? He goes, well, yeah. I literally got the words, yeah, and she was going over the counter. I was like, she had a hold of that little, you know that little thing where all the little Ronald McDonald toys are? They have the display right there. Display in the hand, smacking him with the display. I'm like, wow. And the grandkids were sitting right there. This was their, like, grandma's going to take you to get some Happy Meals. Okay, well, I just gave away the whole thing there. It was a McDonald's, okay? She's like, well, Grandma, you know, there's like 3 kids there. And as she gets their orders, now she wants to make sure she enjoys mustard. She wants to have a little more mustard than the 4 dots. Oh, they loaded this thing with mustard, which put her into like that Falling Down movie. Remember Michael Douglas in Falling Down? Where he's like, I just want the sandwich that looks like the one right there. And he's ready to shoot everybody. Because he just, all I want is that. Can you not physically make that? You keep giving me this, but I want that. All right? She had that moment. And I mean, my God. Grabbed a hold of that Ronald McDonald display. She's like, you thought that was fun? And she's going over the counter. And the kids are like, just going, Grammy. And I mean, that was it. She's done. Done. I just turned around and looked at the people behind me. I don't think we're going to be able to eat here. I'm figuring she's going to finish with him, go back to the back room, kill the cook. Are the fries done? No, then you die too. You know, I mean, we're not going to be able to eat here. She's going to kill everybody, so we're going to have to go. So. That was probably the most insane. I mean, it just happened around me. It didn't involve me. For once, I wasn't the subject of it. I didn't pee on anything. I mean, it was just me standing there in a line waiting, and I'm like 2 people back, and I watched Little Miss, you know, I'm crazy, go absolutely bonkers. I mean, when you see her fall, when she hit him, Christine, with that display, I think the display was a little more than she thought, and she was like bionic grandma for like the first 2 feet. It was like she just grabbed it, was like smack, and then it got a little bit heavier than she thought, and then there was nothing underneath her anymore. So there was just like, oh, now we're falling. Now they're falling. And then they both hit the floor, and people just run. I'm like, wow, I don't think we're going to be able to eat here. Yeah, we're going to go. Yeah, okay, that's a mess. That's not going to work. Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, there's that cops. Yeah, we're out of here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, left the building.
Yeah, that was nice. You didn't want to be there after that because you're thinking, yeah, they're not going to care about customers after that. Who cares about giving you all the fries you deserve once you've been beaten in the head with a Ronald McDonald display? I mean, I'm not going to get all the fries that I paid for. I know it. This drink's half full. Oh, shut up. Oh, okay, all right. We're good. Let's go ahead and leave.
And on that note, let's go get a Happy Meal.